This is a love reading for you, Leo, from March to April. In this reading, I'm doing a heart-shaped spread, where on my left are the cards for you, Leo, and on my right are the cards for your partner, your love interest if you're married, then your spouse. So let us see what is the guidance from Tarot. Now, please note that this is a general reading, so everything will not apply to all Leo, and whatever may apply will vary in the intensity. So, who are you in the relationship? I have two cards falling out. Who is your partner? What is the strength or challenges you bring? What is the strength or challenges your partner brings? How do you see your partner? How does your partner see you? What is the hope or fear you have about this relationship or the partner in the future? What is the hope or fear your partner has about you or the relationship in the future? What is the past you're coming from and what is the past your partner is coming from? And this is the overall guidance from Tarot for the love reading. So it's looking like for some of you, career is not going anywhere, Leo. And you may have tried your best or you're really struggling either at your job situation or your business situation. So I'm just seeing some kind of a struggle here, and it is more or less looking like it's got to do with your job situation. But you are someone who's not bothered all that much, because I'm also seeing someone going out having a good time. So for some of you, there is just a very bleak side to something that's not working out, but then you're not letting it dampen or pull you down or let your spirits get affected. You're totally going out and living it up. So some of you are just showing a brave face with some very intense difficulty that may be around you. Now, who is your partner? Well, your partner is someone who is either well established or is just very good at talking and dealing with people. So, your partner will let the other person know what they mean and without any doubt or any confusion. So, amazing clarity with how your partner speaks, and someone with authority also. So, not many people would like to really go wrong or play some mental games with this person. So, your partner may be someone very sharp also. He or she can just outguess people when they talk or whatever they are up to. What is the strength or challenges you bring, and what is the strength or challenges your partner brings? So there is some kind of a difficulty going on with you, Leo. Maybe you're not happy about certain situation. Maybe you have had a fallout with someone in the family or friends. So I'm just seeing that, or maybe you were asked to leave. Your job situation has gone from not going anywhere to very, very bad, or some of you may have just quit a job situation also. So it may not necessarily only the job situation. I'm just seeing this one aspect of you which is not working out. It could be your financial situation is not so strong, but then you're not letting it affect your day-to-day life. You're still going out, meeting people and talking and just feeling all the love around you. So there is some kind of a hardship which is around you, Leo. Maybe some of you have met with an accident, or there is just kind of a fallout that I'm seeing. It could be a misunderstanding with someone at a work situation also. Now, what is the strength or challenges your partner is bringing? Your partner is someone very old fashioned. So he or she will not give you too many surprises, and they will stick to their word. So someone you can totally bet on, someone you know will always show up and is always there waiting on you. So very strong, someone very rooted energy that I'm seeing. Also, your partner feels that even though he or she may be very clever and sharp in how they deal and outguess people, or the kind of business sense they may have, I'm just saying that your partner gives more credibility to the family as a unit, or friends who are always there to check on, or you know be around, to be who can be reached out. So your partner has everything very well sorted. So not someone who is very complicated or difficult, very very sorted, and their heart is totally into the family life. So your partner may be someone who doesn't have too high expectations, also maybe someone very easy to deal with, but he or she comes out as very very strict and very sharp, not someone who will allow too many mistakes or concessions when they're dealing with people, but then they really truly love their family and being surrounded with friends and relatives, that energy. Now, how do you see your partner, and how does your partner see you? So you have a great deal of respect for your partner, Leo, and you're almost as if you feel that if there is a guiding light, or if there is something that needs to be worked out, your partner can give a very good solution to it. So there is great deal of respect that you have for your partner, and you see your love interest in a totality. So you don't see your partner as someone who's only successful or who's only sharp, but you feel that this person is so complete and has his or her mind in such a right place. So do you love the way how the personality is so strong and how your partner has it all sorted out? He or she may be very affluent also, maybe someone very well to do, almost to the status of celebrity, or someone very deeply loved in the community. So your partner may have worked very hard to earn this love and trust from people. How does your partner see you? Well, your partner feels that sometimes you're chasing perfection which does not exist, or that you limit your options by just looking at few things. You just don't explore enough. So your partner feels that you should have a bit of a more open mind, Leo, and you shouldn't just hold on to one thing and believe that only that is the way something can be done or worked out. So your partner has a complaint that you probably don't give as much an open mind to whatever things and your opportunities are around you. You may be a little bit stuck up with your either your job situation or something that's not working out. It's also possible your partner is telling you to go and meet someone as a reference, either for work or for your health concern, or maybe the fight that has happened with between you and your friend, or whatever the situation is not working out. Looks like your partner is suggesting something to you, but you are very very focused that you want it done your way and you know how to find a solution. So you may be coming across as a little bit of a stubborn or a blockhead really to your partner, someone who's unwilling to listen and improve their situation. So maybe you should just improve upon your energies. For sure, you're going through something very difficult. You're keeping a very brave face, but your partner feels you should be more accepting of other people's view, and maybe accept at some point that you could be wrong as well. Now, what is the hope or fear you have, Leo, about this partner or the relationship, and what is the hope or fear your partner has about you or the relationship? So you both have very good and strong guidance in the future energies. So you see, Leo, yourself and your partner as a very strong team, that the two of you are going to build a solid future with each other, sorry, solid future together, and the two of you will have a lot to show for. So you're very positive about this whole team energy you feel with Leo. Sorry, Leo, you feel with your partner. So it's a very good sense of two people who can understand and work together and feel good about it. So you're very, very sure about building a long term with this partner. Now, how does your partner see you? Well, your partner feels that you are almost a soulmate connection, and whatever be your situation, Leo, your partner just feels you're very real. So, somewhere, even if you are making mistakes, your partner is not judging you. He or she can see how real you are, and such a genuine and a beautiful way they are able to connect with you. So, your partner is almost feeling true love with you, and nothing they have felt before with anyone else. So, I'm seeing a very strong, deep connect your partner feels for you, Leo. And your partner also feels the two of you are a very strong team or a great friends with each other. Now, what is the past you are coming from, Leo, and what is the past your partner is coming from? The two of you been through almost hell. It's just telling me that you were lied to, betrayed, and cheated, and you spent a lot of time just dealing with this energy. It may not necessarily be a love energy. Maybe there was a very early death in your family, or some loved one just died too early, and you just never recovered from that shock and grief. Or maybe something or the other went wrong for you. Maybe some financial decision went wrong for you. I'm just seeing a lot of pain that you went through, Leo, in the past. What is the past your partner is coming from? Well, your partner also was in just about as deep a pain as you are. And the two of you have taken great deal of time to recover from these painful energies. So I'm just seeing a lot of compassion and heart that may be coming out because of this pain. The two of you may be connecting at a deeper level. So, what is the overall guidance from tarot for the love reading? There is a lot happening in this relationship. I'm just seeing maybe the two of you have either too many expectations laid out for each other, or maybe the two of you are very hard at work, or simply maybe you both are just trying to find a solution to some conflicting situation. I'm just seeing the two people who are right now not able to give enough time. They're just caught up in some space. So now this could be just one of you, or it is just the two of you. Now, if it is just one of you, Leo, it's looking more like it is you who's just caught up dealing with some conflicts, and you're almost in a mental prison. You're not able to devote as much love and time into this relationship and with this partner. Now, given how good this credible this partner is, I don't see any worry or concerns in this relationship, but you should be focusing more on the fun aspect and not getting caught in this conflict. And maybe if you're not just so focused on finding and working with one solution, maybe your situation can improve a little bit faster and this conflict can go away quickly. So maybe little bit of correction of your energy, Leo. And if the two of you are feeling a bit of a conflict, maybe you should just travel and take a holiday. Right now, I'm just seeing a bit of a stress in the cards, and this is more looking like it's coming from you, Leo. So, this is how your love reading is from March to April.